Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Jenny and this is my channel One Girl Creates. Now today I'm doing something a little bit different. I have been tagged by the lovely Claire from Stitch Hem Sew to take part in the Knotty Gnome 5 essential pattern handmade items, things. 5 essential handmade items, whatever they are. So there are 5 categories: tops, bottoms, I think all in one, so like dresses, jumpsuits, that sort of stuff, outerwear and a wild card. So we've got 5 things that we need to think about. So I could do this all on Tilly and the Buttons patterns, as I think we all know. I love a Tilly pattern, but I am going to try and not do that because that would be boring, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. And I'm going to try and make sure that I use a selection of patterns, ones that are possibly new to me or ones that I possibly I wear more than I realise, and that are not all just Tilly. Because I mean, I could split it up in so many different ways as well. I could do 5 essential dress down patterns, so like relax wear dress patterns, and they'd all be Tilly's. And then I could do 5 essential workwear patterns. A lot of those would be Tilly's as well. So it's really hard for me to change up what I've got to do, but I am going to change it up a little bit. So my first essential pattern is a top pattern, and it's a recent one that I've made that I've not made before, but I will be making again and probably again and again, because I think it looks really smart. And that is the patina blouse by Friday Pattern Company. So I will try and insert a picture of my version here and show you what it looks like. And I'll show you also in a second the line drawings and the pattern details. Sorry, I have a little dog down here. Look, he's just having a little snuggle. He's having a little cuddle. There you go. Sorry for the mess. Yeah, so that I'm going to say is my essential top pattern, because I think that is going to become a staple within my wardrobe for work especially. And I think I love that pattern. I'm not sure I've seen a bad version yet. And I think it's just going to be a nice one to make. So that is my first pattern. That is my top pattern. I've only made it in a viscose. I don't think I would make it in anything other than viscose. I think cotton would be a bit too much like a shirt, and I don't like the stiffness of cotton, so it'll probably be a viscose or a satin type thing, you know, something that's floaty, something that moves. The next item on my list is my bottoms. Now, I've thought about this quite a lot, and my bottoms, again, as I say, I could go for Stella joggers because I wear them quite a lot in the winter. But actually, more often than not, I wear dresses. So there's not a lot of bottoms that I wear and make. However, the one thing that I do have and that I have been using quite a lot recently, and I need to make another one of, is my tiered skirt. So I will insert a picture here of my tiered skirt. And I need to make more of them. I like to wear long skirts. I have always liked to wear long skirts, and I don't know why I don't have that many in my wardrobe. I do have the plan to make an outfit with a patina blouse and a tiered skirt, so that will be hopefully coming up soon. But yeah, I love this skirt. I feel so comfortable in it. It's got an elasticated waist, which, let's be honest, is something that I'm really happy with at the moment. And I actually feel reasonably put together, but not too dressed up in it, which is good. So yeah, my tiered skirt. So that is a self-drafted pattern. I wouldn't even say it's self-drafted. It's a pattern, and all I do is cut it in strips. So I think I do like 11-inch strips, something like that. And I have obviously just past my hip size for the top layer, and then probably about 1.5 times that for the middle layer, and then 1.5 times that for the bottom layer. So I then have obviously my lots of layers, and I love wearing that skirt. So yeah, there is definitely a plan to make another one of those, and I think that is going to be my essential bottom pattern. Obviously, again, I could have picked the sapphire trousers. They are also something that I use a lot of. Sorry about the noises that dog's making. He's having a rare old play down here. He's enjoying himself. Yeah, I could pick all sorts of different patterns that would work. I'm trying to not do all Tilly patterns, but you know, I think probably it's going to be the sapphire trousers or the skirt, but I'm going to pick my skirt just for the fact of not just trying not to do all Tilly patterns. So my next one, my jumpsuit all-in-one type thing. So I'm going a little bit out there on this one. I won't say out there, but it's not quite an all-wear thing. So you have to wear something underneath it. And ouch. I am selecting the Waves and Wild Heyday dungarees. As you know, I've made 3 sets of these and I love them. I've got a pair of linen ones, I've got a pair of corduroy ones, and I have a pair of denim ones. And I'll be honest, I can see another pair of linen type ones coming at some point for school wear because they are perfect. They're so comfortable. If I put a long sleeve t-shirt underneath, you know, they'll go through winter and they're just great and they're so comfortable. So they are definitely my all-in-one type thing. Again, I could have picked the indigo dress by Tilly and the Buttons. I could have picked, what else do I like? There's a jumpsuit, a Simplicity jumpsuit. I'll have to insert the picture of the pattern. I can't remember exactly what the number is, but that pattern I've made quite a few times as well. But I don't wear that as often. I have actually bought this weekend the Sirocco jumpsuit, and I have a feeling that is going to become quite a favourite. So we'll see. You know, it might change in the next year which one I like the most of, but that at the moment is going to be my pick for the all-in-one, the Waves and Wild Heyday dungarees. And then the outerwear, and this one actually is easy to pick. It is not a Tilly pattern. It is a Sinclair Patterns or Harper cardigan. And I've got, I think, 3 or 4 of these, if not more. And they are just so easy to wear, to throw on. They're the right shape. I probably could have gone also a little bit off the sort of track and done not sewn and done knitted, because I do wear my pink cardigan quite a lot and I really want to make another 1 or 2 of those in different colours because they're so comfortable and actually not too warm for summer because they've got the holes and not too cold for winter. Bit weird, but yeah, they're really nice cardigans and I really love it. So but I'm going to stick with sewn and I'm going to say the Sinclair Patterns Harper cardigan. I will insert a picture of mine, I think, if I can, here. And if not, I will insert the line drawing and the artwork that they've got for their pattern. It's a really simple waisted pattern. I think you can go longer with it if I remember rightly, but I'm very, very short. I'm only 5'1" and I normally stick to cardigans that sit at my waist. They don't make me look quite so drowned, sort of like upon by a cardigan. So yeah, so I use this pattern a lot. I think I've got 3 or 4, something like that. But that is my outerwear pattern choice. And then my final choice, my wild card. That is tricky. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do for that one. There are a lot of patterns. Do you know what? I will go for a Tilly pattern with that one. I will go for the indigo dress because I have got probably about 10 dresses in my wardrobe of Tilly and the Button indigo dresses. And I think that it is an essential part of my wardrobe. I could wear them every single day for school. I'd be comfortable. I wouldn't have any worries about whether I was going to be sort of uncomfortable by the end of the day. I normally make them out of a viscose, so it's nice and soft and cool in the summer, and they're great for winter because I can just layer them up with tights and things. Yeah, I'm going to go for Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress. So that is my wild card. So that is my 5 handmade essentials. Now, the next bit I have to do is actually quite tricky to me. I'm not entirely sure who I am going to select as my victims, shall we say. So leave it with me and I'll come back to you in about a couple of minutes. Obviously it'll only be seconds for you, but I need to think about this one because I'm not sure there's that many people that haven't been picked. So it might be, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a bit of a cop-out. I am going to pick anyone who has not been picked yet. That's my choice. Anyone who's not been picked yet. I think you should all put your 5 handmade essential patterns out there for us. I think it needs to be something that you know, and it gives you a good assessment of your what you've got in your stash, you know, your pattern stash. Gives you a really good assessment of what you've got. And when I go through my wardrobe, or when I looked through my wardrobe, I realised there was a lot of till in the buttons. I mean, Stella hoodies, joggers. As I say, I could quite easily do a relaxed wear, all out tilly patterns. Tabitha t-shirts. I've got so many that I wear, and they are in constant rotation, but I am trying to push myself to try other patterns as well. So, yeah, everyone else that has not been selected, you've now been picked. So I think you should all do your 5 handmade essentials, and then we can get all these patterns out there that we don't know about out there to the rest of the world, and let them know about them. So there we go. So that is my vlog for this challenge. That is the word I was looking for. And thank you to Sarah from Nottingham Craft. Sarah from Nottingham, I think it is, sorry. For starting this fab hashtag and this really fun thing. And thank you again to Claire from Stitch Hemso for selecting me as her victim. And if you haven't seen her vlog about it, go and check it out, because she's got, again, totally different picks to me. And yet we like quite similar patterns sometimes. But this is the fun of it, is everyone has different patterns. Go and check out Carol. She's got all, or mostly, I think actually she's got an indie pattern in there, but she's got mostly simplicity, big 4 patterns basically. In hers, and she's got a very unusual wild card, so go and check them all out. There are so many out there. I believe Catherine from Sober to Makery is going to do one, because she was also selected by Claire. So yeah, get on it everybody. Give us your 5 top essential patterns if you haven't done them already, and I will be back soon with another Friday sew. So see you later. Bye.